Okay. So, well, as many of you probably received the communication in the past weeks, we are moving to a new system now. We moved already last Monday, so like, yeah, 4 days ago. And the main goal of having this new system here is that we've been receiving some feedback from different customers, also some from you as well. That sometimes in some issues we are lacking some transparency and some communication, mainly in that moments between when you open the issue and the issue is solved for you all. And we researched some solutions, and we found that maybe our currently ticket system was not ideal, because with Jira, which was our provider, we didn't have a very good interface, and that's made us within Open Social miss some of your replies, and we ended up choosing FreshDesk, which is another ticket system.
Should I open a random one of these that I can see?
You can already see there in the subject. Yeah, so here, for example, you have this sub number in the end. So like in FreshDesk, this ticket is 3228, and in Jira, the other system, it was 3315.
Yeah, sorry, I just wanted to jump in because for me it seems to work. So we just proceed with screen sharing. So for instance, in the chat, I had this one, and it really shows up here as it should. So we just put all the others to a live test, because for me, the tickets I wanted to test, they were also working for me. So this is 3227. This is also working. 3316. Okay, this doesn't work. So with some ticket it works, and with some it doesn't.
Yes.
I will also try the
last ticket that you search. I don't find it. The 3217. Nothing.
Yeah. But for the other two, even if I search by number or by other keywords, they do show up.
Okay. I was thinking maybe it's because you opened, but it's also, this one also opened by Simon. Guys, that's a good question. I mean, I'm together with you, you know, like, and this is important that we are checking this, because I will need to contact their support now, because there's no logic. I don't know, unless you are seeing someone. Because now when you were in the searching part, you were the status were all, or did you have any filter there? Okay, I will note those examples here, and I will check with them, because I also from our end, everything that they suggested us is done, but it's not working. So I will come back to you on this as soon as possible. Thank you for sharing.
Thanks, Alisa, and thanks, everyone. So if the SUP dash, all the number is part of the subject and the search works, it's a pain in the ass for me, especially because I have to recode all the tickets, but never mind, we can survive with that. It's okay. Now we have two more questions, Alisa, if possible. First, how is a ticket composed? Because we are used to have like a standard format that took us a while to get familiar with. Like, is there a URL field? Is there a picture field? Can we paste hyperlinks and colors? All the questions, I know the answers already, but I need them to be clarified by you. And
yeah, so, okay, so first question about how the tickets is composed. So the main difference now for FreshDesk is that you are not choosing the type of ticket anymore. So before you would choose if it's a bug, if it's a service request or something like this. Now we are doing this internally for you. So when you open the ticket, you don't have to do it. As soon as we get it, we are going to do it. The other thing is the priority. Just the naming has changed a bit. So critical now is urgent. And we don't have lowest. We just have low, medium, high, and urgent. But we will still treat urgent tickets the same way as we used to treat critical. It's just the naming. And for the rest, you can continue following what you are used to. So adding images when possible, adding the link. If you know the steps to reproduce, and if you have time to edit, that's also very valuable. So so we don't have that specific field for the URL like we had before, but you can also add the URL in the body of the
that
email.
satisfies the first part of the question, how a ticket is composed. But it would be interesting to also see what happens when the ticket is created, because I've seen there is a different format.
Do you want to maybe create one and we?
Or if I can create one right away and we can see how it is, right? Okay, good, sounds good.
You can do a testing one.
All right.
Yeah, so for your question, and I see that Enrique is also asking, you can, as soon as you create, you can click on add people.
Okay.
And
these people will, yeah.
Yes, these people will also receive all updates on the ticket.
So what if I add, for instance, I don't know. Right. Okay, so what if I add Marcy right now? Where do I see the participants?
You should see it there. If you refresh it, let's just. Okay, that's also another good question.
Okay, so what if I mention someone in the comment? Nothing happens.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
I made a note on this as well.
Okay, other people are already here. Okay, so it looks to me like the body of the ticket is. And what if I add a comment? Okay, the body stays at the comments. Okay, the format is actually quite okay, but you don't really see how many people are actually added to the ticket as you used to before.
Yeah, I agree that it's not ideal. I see if we can find a solution with them for this.
And coming to the notifications, so when we raise a new ticket, we don't have to do this add people shenanigan to send it to the whole community. Do you guys explore?
I actually I opened something with FreshDesk about this, because you mentioned that email that is always sent to the whole community, right? I think it was
when a new ticket is created. Yes, just when a new ticket is created.
Yeah, so I'm checking with them if we can have it by default, like when I reply to you, or for example, there is always this ticket, this email added there. So
no, that's not what we're asking, Arisa. That's exactly to avoid the problem in the first place. So when some of our community, so someone that has at greenpeace.org in the email raises a new ticket, from scratch, yes, then the notification should be sent to the group. But when there is a comment, when you answer a question, when you clarify, hey, this is not clear, can you please specify, only the requester or the people that are added should be notified, right? Otherwise, you are with me that if everybody starts receiving all the emails, it's a bit of a disaster, you know? So we are trying to find the balance in making people stay in the loop with one ticket, but only if they want of a specific ticket. But be aware that a new ticket is being raised, just as it is right now.
But okay, so what I have, the points that I have here to check to be able to mention someone in the ticket with the ad. Every time a ticket is opened, everyone gets notified. Other notifications are not needed. What is happening actually when you add someone to the ticket? Yes, and where do you see the participants of that ticket? If you, yeah. Okay, and of course, make sure that you are seeing all tickets that were migrated, because those tickets were migrated. I see them in my view, so I know they are there. We just need to find out how they will show up for you. And that's a solution of having the sub tickets in the subject. If that is working, if you have all the tickets there, is that a good one for you?
Yeah, it's fine. If they are all there and we have visibility, I can take a few hours and just rematch them in our file. Good enough. It takes a bit of time on our end, but if they are there and they are in the subject matched correctly, that's fine for us.
Okay.
Unless my colleagues disagree, I don't know. For me, it's okay.